Good evening. I am coming to you from Sonja Secrets Aromatherapy and Wellness Lounge here in Hillthorpe, Maryland. I am Maria Talton, your humble clinical aromatherapist. And this evening, we're going to do a video about clay. So I'm actually going to use this clay on myself tonight because I want you guys to see exactly what it does for your skin. I have sitting in front of me two different types of clay. They are your bentonite clay, which is your Aztec clay. This is our biggest facial clay here at the shop. And also Rizul Moroccan red clay. I'm going to give you some information about both types of these so that you will understand why we use them the way that we do. I'm going to start with the bentonite. If you know anything about bentonite clay, you understand that bentonite clay takes you all the way back to birth. This clay pulls all the toxins and all of your dirt, opens the pores. It is a very, very, very strong clay. A little bit goes a long way. And when you are working with this clay, you want to make sure that you do not use metal. Now what I have here is it looks like metal, but it's not. It's a plastic spoon. So you want to make sure that you don't use metal when you're working with the bentonite clay. Because of the ions in this, the metals in the spoons or whatever you're using will clash. So you don't want to use that. Bentonite clay is a great clay for dry skin. It is a great clay if it makes your skin very tight. It makes your skin very clear. It opens up your pores and gets your skin ready for whatever goodness that you are going to use afterwards. If you are going to use bentonite clay, the one thing you want to do is make sure, any clay really, the one thing you want to do is to make sure that your skin is absolutely clean before you start. You want to wash your face first. You can use anything. You can use, a little mild soap, African black soap, anything. But you want to start with a clean palette first. And then you will mix your clay, and you can also mix it with water, or you can mix it with apple cider vinegar. And I know you guys have seen me a million times with this apple cider vinegar with the mother. We here at the lounge only use Bragg's. So I'm not endorsing or telling you that you have to get it. I'm just recommending a good apple cider vinegar. I also have here a little bit of turmeric. You can mix this bentonite clay with a little bit of turmeric, just a pinch. And the turmeric is anti-inflammatory, is antifungal, it is antibacterial, and it also brightens your skin. If you know anything about turmeric, it's beautiful it's a great thing for health. It's great for cleaning up and getting rid of toxins. So it is a great addition to the bentonite clay. So here is your bentonite clay. For all intents and purposes, we are not going to use that on me tonight. We are going to use something different. This is Moroccan clay. This is Rizul. And Rizul clay is a softer, silky sheen type of clay. It is very, very powerful at making your skin soft. It's a great clay for your evening routine. For waking up, you can use it just before bed. You wake up in the morning, your skin is nice and soft and supple. It can take years off of you. It can take years off of you. It is not as strong as your bentonite clay, but it has its own special properties. So is great for oily or dry skin. You can mix it the very same way with your apple cider vinegar or your water and your turmeric. So tonight I'm going to just show you how this is done. So you don't need a lot when you're working with your face if you want to do that. You do not need a lot. We're going to talk about the different ways you can use this tonight. I'm literally just putting in I'm going to put in about 3 little scoops. I don't know if you guys can see this. 3. I think that's 3. You know, old school, don't measure nothing here. And then I'm going to take just a pinch of this turmeric. And I'm going to put it in here. That's all you need. Now, when you're ready to mix this, I'm going to mix it with the apple cider vinegar. And I'm going to come back and do that because once I activate this, I want to use it. I don't want it to set. I want to use it. So it's going to swell a little bit. It's going to swell up. It has the same properties as the bentonite clay. It's going to swell. You're going to see it rise a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and pour it now because I'm not going to be that long. So I'm just going to I can actually take about a cap full, and I'm going to use the cap. When you use, I'm going to use 2 caps full because I like my clay a little runny. When you use your bentonite clay, you will hear a buzzing sound, a sizzle, like frying bacon. So what do I have? I have my Wet n Wild from the dollar store. Okay, from the dollar store. You know we don't do nothing crazy here. From the dollar store, I've gotten my Wet n Wild brush. And what I'm going to do with that is I am just going to mix this up a little bit. Just get it nice and wet. I actually want a little bit more apple cider vinegar in here, just a little bit. Just to give me a little bit more wetness. It really depends on what you like. And you just mix it. Look like I did a little bit too much. So if you find that you did a little bit too much, like I did just now, just add a little bit more clay. Until you get the texture that you want. So there I am. This is the texture that I want. This is that, not too thick, but just enough. Not too runny, but just enough. And as I said before, it swells. So this is the clay that I'm going to use on my face tonight. But before I use it, you have to start with a clean palette. So let's go wash my face. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to wash our face. And what I'm going to use is African black soap. Yes, African black soap. The same thing that we've been selling for God knows how long. So if you know anything about Sonja's Secrets, you know, here's my speech. We sell African black soap straight from Ghana. We don't do anything to it. We do not change it. We do not enhance it. It does not smell good. It does not feel great, but it will do wonders for your skin. It is sold many places in the world, but if you are really interested in finding out what it's about, then you need to go to our website or you need to go to our YouTube channel and see the tutorial that I did on African black soap. But just to tell you a little bit about it, this is actually too big for my face, but I'm going to use it tonight, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how it lathers up. This is a soft soap. If it's a hard soap, you don't have African black soap. African black soap should be soft. It should be soft, and a little bit goes a long way. So here I go. My water is running. It is nice and tepid. It is not cold. It is not hot. We don't use hot water because hot water shocks your cells. And once something shocks your cells, it shuts down. So you want to make sure that your water is nice and warm, but not hot. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to wet my face to start. And then I'm going to take and wet my soap. Now I'm using my hands, but you guys can use whatever you like. If you want to put it on a washcloth, you can. If you want to use your hands, you can. I'm messy. I like my hands. And I'm just going to take and rub this soap across my face. And this soap creates an amazing lather. And I'm going everywhere. And I'm not going crazy with it. Now, everything that's good for you does not smell good. It doesn't smell bad. It smells like the earth. African black soap is made of plantain ash. It's made of bananas. It's made from the earth. It's made from some shea butter ash. It's made from different oils put together by the ladies in Ghana. So let me tell you, it's not going to smell like lavender. It's not going to smell like rosemary. It's going to smell like the earth. And that's what you want. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to rub my face. And you can see the lather that comes up when you use this African black. And it will cleanse your face. Now I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this, I'm not tearing at my skin. I'm literally moving in circles, relaxing and massaging the elasticity and the muscles in my skin. That's what you want to do when you wash your face. I'm going to rinse my face off. And then you're going to dry it. Now, I'm patting my face. I'm literally just patting my face. I'm not rubbing. I'm not scratching. I'm patting my face. Be kind to yourself, people. Pat. Don't rip at your face. Be kind. Disclaimer. For people who say that they have irritations to African black soap, if you use this soap and your face starts to tingle, or you start to break out, or you burn, all you need to do is take any type of oil, I don't care if it's lard, any type of oil, and just put a little bit on your face. It will neutralize all of the ingredients in the black soap, and you're able to go about your business if you feel like you're allergic. Now, this is what the face looks like when it's clean. Already pretty, right? Yeah. So now I'm going to take and I'm going to apply my mask. Always in an upward motion, and you don't have to do it. You don't have to make it heavy. This is a runny mask that I have here. So I want to make sure that it hits everywhere. If you have places on your face that you want to work on for discoloration, then start there. Don't wait till the last moment. Start there. When you apply this, if you pick at your face, you're going to feel a tingle because it has the apple cider vinegar in it. That's no reason to quit. Just keep going. If it's something you can't handle, then immediately wash it off. So I'm using. Once again, it's not pretty. So while I'm doing this, let me say, this is a beauty regimen. This is not something you get up in the morning and say, I need to go put my mask on. No. This takes time. This is something you do for yourself because you love yourself. And you want to make yourself better. This is something that you're doing for you. So take the time out of your busy day and do it. If that's what you want to do. But these things cannot be rushed. You have to take your time and do it. So I'm not putting on a thick layer. I'm putting on a very, very thin layer. Doesn't look great. I kind of look kind of ugly right now. I could scare a few people. I can definitely scare a few people. But I look much prettier after I'm done. So I'm okay with that. What about you? You okay with that? I'm okay with that. Yeah. I'm sure I'll hear it tomorrow when I'm at work. I better hear it tomorrow when I'm at work. This is what we do for ourselves, ladies. I'm going to let this sit on my skin really for about 5 or 7 minutes. You really don't need more than that. My problem area is right there. So that's where I started, on that side of my skin. And as I'm applying this, I can feel this drying. Now it's not tightening like your bentonite clay. It's not tightening, but I can feel it. I can definitely feel it. So as this is working its way into my skin and pulling all the toxins into my skin and everything of that nature, I can feel what areas I want to work on. What areas need, that the toxins are going to work. Watch your eyes. Watch your eyes. You don't want to get it in your eye. You don't, if you have an open sore, you might want to wait until that heals. And my famous disclaimer, I am not a physician. I am only here to help. Please stay on your current regimen. I am only here to help and suggest. I am not a physician. So getting that out the way, I can feel this tightening on my face. It's getting dry. I can feel it getting dry. Like I said, it doesn't look pretty, but once I take it off, you're going to see the finishing process, and it's going to be amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and start to rinse a little bit of this off. And I'm going to start at the areas that are most hard. I'm going to start down here at my chin. And we want to leave the area that we use the most. We wear lipstick. If you wear foundation, leave your cheeks to the last. Okay? So you want to work on the areas that really don't need that much help. But if you're trying to work on your skin because you wear foundation every day, then leave your cheeks until the last thing that comes off. I don't wear makeup, but I'm trying to work on this one little nigglet of a spot right here. So I'm going to leave that until the last part of my regimen. And we're going up. Because as a woman, I don't want wrinkles. So when you go in the direction that you want everything to be in, you want to bring your skin upwards. You don't want to pull your skin down. Basically, I'm just sitting here and I'm just piecing it apart. Once I'm done, I wash my face with clear water just to make sure that I have removed everything. To my under eye area. And I'm coming up on my skin. As you can see, I'm not going this way. I'm going up. We want to make sure that we hit the corners of our mouths because that's where our lipsticks it lives right there. It doesn't move. Our lipstick sits at the corner of our mouth. No matter how much you take it off, it sits there. So you don't want to forget about that area. You want to make sure that you cover that. Now that I'm taking all of this mask off, what do I do next? It is very, very important, ladies and gentlemen, that if you are doing any type of beauty regimen, you want to moisturize. You can't just do this and say, okay, I'm good now. You took all the oils out of your skin. You think that God's going to put it back? You have to put the oils back in your skin. So it's very important. Now, moisture can come from aloe vera. It can come from us. We do sell a moisturizer. It could be shea butter. It can be anything that you want, like a light grapeseed oil or jojoba oil or coconut oil. Any of these can be a great moisturizer for your skin. But you have to moisturize. Very, very important. So now what I'm going to do, now that I have all of this off my skin, I'm just going to wet my skin one more time. And then I'm going to moisturize. Ta-da! Aren't I beautiful? This is Maria Talton. Tonight you saw the Moroccan red clay, the Razul from Morocco. Clay application with apple cider vinegar and turmeric. But look out for, and go on our website, www.Sonja with a J, SONJA, secrets.com, and get my book. There's an ebook of all of the clays in the world that I've written that will help you figure out which ones are good for you. Until next time, be blessed, be safe. Bye, y'all.